That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Hey guys, Miss Lame Doggy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be testing out, like I said I would a long time ago, the keyboard and mouse input delay on the PlayStation 5. So I've got a couple games we're going to test, Cold War, Fortnite, and Warzone, so let's start with Cold War first. So the first thing you want to do when you get into Cold War is you want to go into the settings and change your input device to keyboard and mouse. If you don't do this, it will lock to your controller and you won't be able to use keyboard and mouse. So make sure that you change the input device to keyboard and mouse. But the first thing I notice when I come into Cold War is that there's basically no input delay. It feels just like you're playing on a PC. And especially when you have that 120 FPS, it can give you a really good competitive advantage. Especially like, you know, this isn't competitive, but if you're trying to get your camos done to get the headshot challenges or anything, the mouse and keyboard can really help if you're accurate with it instead of using the little control stick that you have on your controller. So most games, I notice, don't have too much input delay, but on the old generation of consoles, this would not have been possible for a game like this, and it really does benefit since this is such a competitive game. Another very competitive game that is going on right now is Warzone, and the new update just came out, so this is really good for it. This game doesn't do 120 FPS at the moment for next gen, but when you do plug in keyboard and mouse on this game, it can really help you just to win games, because it's a battle royale and lots of battle royales just give you a very big advantage with keyboard and mouse. This game, it does give you an advantage, but it's still very usable on controller, which is really cool. But the input delay on this game is not bad at all. It's not noticeable. Also, the only thing you can notice is that if you're running the 120 FPS mode on Cold War, it definitely does feel better on that game just because you're getting more frames. And it feels like it's less delay. There actually isn't. It just feels like that because you're running in more frames. But if you're accurate on keyboard and mouse and you feel comfortable using it, I would definitely use it on this game because there's basically no input delay and it feels really nice. So yeah. So now on to Fortnite. This game is probably the game that would benefit most from it, from the input delay on keyboard and mouse, because keyboard and mouse in this game, there are so many good keyboard and mouse players, and most pro players are keyboard and mouse players. There are some exceptions to that, and there definitely are good controller players, but when this game first came out on PlayStation 5, I even made a video about this and it did pretty good, but there was horrible input delay, and that there was no input, or there was no 120 FPS, which was ridiculous. But now this game has 120 FPS, and I gotta say, this game on PlayStation 5 looks incredibly good. The shadows, the reflections, everything, and you don't need that, but when you get the 120 FPS with all that, it looks so nice. And it is 1080p, but I mean, most people that have 1080p monitors, they are 120 FPS. So this game, now they fixed it up. They got 120 FPS in the game, and the input delay is fixed. Feels super great. And I was worried about this when that came out. I thought they wouldn't fix it because Epic, their reputation, it used to be really good. Epic doesn't fix little things like that anymore, or at least it seemed like that. But they did fix it, which is really nice. And if you don't have a good PC, like, you can perfectly go competitive in Fortnite now with just a console, which is really awesome, and just really cool in general. So before I end the video, I wanted to make a couple more notes for you guys. First of all, not all keyboards and mouses work on this. It might just be Corsair keyboards and mouses, but there could be more. I normally, for my PC, I use a Corsair 120 something or something rapid fire, but it is a good keyboard, but it just doesn't work on PlayStation 5. I don't know if that's Sony's problem or Corsair's problem, but it is pretty easy to fix. I just went and I got a $10 Amazon keyboard, which doesn't feel as nice as the Corsair keyboard by no means, but it is usable. The second note I want to show to you guys is that not all games support keyboard and mouse. Obviously, PS5 exclusives don't, but even some games that are on PC, like if you got a PS4 game like Battlefield, you couldn't plug in keyboard and mouse and play it. Maybe in Battlefield 6 that will change, but there only is some select titles that support keyboard and mouse, and most of them are all competitive. So yeah. I'm going to end the video right here, but I just want to say thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video if you watched this far. I'm going to start making videos more often. I haven't been uploading as much as I'd like, but if you want me to make more videos, please subscribe, and here's a little bonus clip for you at the end.